Good morning, everybody. Welcome bright and early to Southern Latitudes. Wow, I think it's just turning 7 o'clock. But honestly, this is the time I'm having to get out here to do the work because the humidity's been like 70-80% and up. We've had 3 huge storms this week. The first storm was 3 inches of rain, the second, and tons of lightning. Oh, ridiculous. The second storm the next day was about 2 inches of rain. That was pretty good too. And then yesterday we had an inch and a quarter of rain. Not as much lightning, but the pre-storm, as it got here, it was coming from the west and it was blowing, and I was like, I'm gonna come out here and find all my I up-potted all sorts of katuk, and I was like, these things are just gonna be over on the ground and just laying in dirt. But it wasn't, so I was pretty amazed. The wind chimes were going like crazy, and it was quite the storm. But once the rain came, it was gentler, more gentle rain, and that was good. So I haven't really been bringing the camera with me all week because it's just been so doggone hot and high humidity that I'm coming out here for 15 minutes, 15, 20, so it's not very exciting to make a video unless you use it as an editor, do like one day's project or something like that. But just a little bit here and there, it's not, it's hard to make a story out of that. But let me tell you a couple things. So I got all the zinnias in, transplanted, and the mango vine got put in. I did finally weed the front. I still have a little bit more work, but I was getting all the Virginia creeper out, and as long as I did that, put on some really thick leather gloves because I'm allergic to it, and I thought, okay, I just got to get it out. And Jack and I have to replace a water heater this weekend, so he's going to be too busy to help me work in the yard. So I got the Virginia creeper out, and then I'm like, oh, a lot of the St. Augustine grass came right out with it, which was pretty cool. And I pulled some of the vinca. I still have to clean up this corner quite a bit, but I thought this was pretty cool. I look up and I'm like, what in the world? I have a fall pineapple coming. Isn't that pretty cool? That's the first one, at least that I've noticed. I love it. I'm gonna have a fall pineapple. I don't need any pineapple for storing, so this will be ready about Christmas time, and that'll be perfect for having some winter fruit. I wanted to update you on the Titonia Diversifolia. That was the Mexican sunflower that I cut back just like 10 days ago. Look at the growth on it. It's crazy how much new growth is here. I told you it wouldn't take very long, and I'm going to have my fall sunflowers here before you know it. This is cattle panel 3, and and 2 over here. I've got to do something with all these vines, and they're going a little crazy, so that might be something easy to do if we get rain today. Maybe I'll stay a little cleaner. So do you remember this is the little nest where the cardinals were? And I haven't wanted to put an update or anything, but I'm afraid something tragic happened because I don't know, 4 days or so after you guys and I last saw them, I finally came back out here just kind of tiptoeing. I didn't see any action. Mama hadn't been around, and I was like, oh poo, so I grabbed a ladder and went over there, and the nest was completely empty. So I think a predator came and got them. And then after I discovered that, a couple days later, the trap was set, and well, not just, it's always set, but it caught a possum. So I'm thinking the possum was coming back for more reward. And then a couple more days after that, Buddy, look at him. He knows there is stuff out here. And so he has been finding the scent almost every day of whatever's coming through here. Hold on, let me bring you back here. But you see there's a really big nest slash hole, and so it's been here, and Buddy's not happy, and he kind of caught it the other day, and then I opened up the gate and he ran around on the other side of this gate, and he was doing his best, really. Look at him. He almost had it, didn't you? Whatever it was. Yeah, he was completely upset. He's still obsessed about this corner. So I'm afraid we may have another possum on top of that one that we caught already. So since we're right here, let me just show you real quick. This is peanut butter tree. Isn't that beautiful? These are just starting to go orange. Hold on. I'm trying to watch my step. So this is peanut butter tree, and you can see the blossoms are very small and delicate, but they're yellow. And then the fruit back in there is a deep orange. I don't think that one's ready, so I'm not going to pick it. It's really close to ready. Oh, and there's some more up there. Now that one might be ready. I'm thinking maybe the possum is also coming back here for the peanut butter fruit. Or squirrels, you know, they can definitely hit it right there on this fence. This tree, oh my goodness, it has exploded this year. I really need to cut it back for next year. That fruit is getting, you know, at least 10 feet, 12 feet high. So here it is, and it tastes a bit like peanut butter. Well, the texture is like a mush fruit. With a little bit more structure to it. It's not like completely like rotten fruit, you know, would be overly soft. It's a mush. You want to have it mush. I mean, a little bit. You do not want to have it underripe. But yeah, it definitely has the peanut butter taste, but your brain is confused because it's not peanut butter in your mouth. So, and it has a very large single seed in the inside. And I haven't tried reseeding those, but it's something on my list to throw in the dirt and see about reseeding this. Here's my Turks Cap Hibiscus, as long as we're in this corner, and it's starting to go back into bloom. It puts on a beautiful fall display, and I really want to, I'm gonna have to cut back this top. And I also see I have potato vine up here. I gotta find the base of that and put that in check. Y'all do not eat air potatoes. They're very poisonous. And oh my goodness, I definitely got to come in here. But this is also where the new growth is going to be. The blooms are going to be right here. The Turks Cap. I don't know if you guys, do you know about this? It's a pretty cool little bush. It's beautiful. It gets a little wild, but if you take the cap off, you can eat this part of the bloom. It's like sugar. It's really delicious, and you could eat the whole flower, but that's the part where the sugars are. That one was not as sweet as they can be, probably because we've had so much rain. So I like to keep this around because nothing really like this corner. It has terrible ground, and a lightning strike was right here. Lightning struck the tree that was right here, and so that's why I have the barrel here. This is Mexican sage, which I see it's gonna get ready. It's gonna start shooting up those purple blooms for fall. Yeah, for fall. Look, that's how they go. This is beautiful. This plant right here is permaculture. It's a perennial, I guess you could say instead. This plant's probably 3 years old, and I do cut it back from time to time. I used to have parsley in there with it, but now it's just taken over the whole pot. But it's pretty cool. It puts some color back here, and the Turks Cap puts some color back here. Keeps the bees around. The ants love Turks Cap. In fact, you want to check it really close before you eat one of those caps for bees. Not bees, I'm sorry, for ants. And I also have my Seminole pumpkins back here, but I think they've always done pretty good back here, but I think because my food forest is getting more mature, they're getting shaded out more, so we're gonna have to consider a new place for next year where to put Seminole pumpkins. Perhaps we can put them right here in the front where they'll get a whole lot more sun. In fact, that sounds like a good idea. Shouldn't I put some seeds in the ground right now? Huh? We finally ate all the fruit. Well, I didn't eat it all, but it's all in the house. I was worried about the possum getting it, so I picked them all. They were pretty much all going yellow, and so I did pick them all up. Bring them inside. Look at all the turmerics. Everything's going really good. The miracle fruit, in bloom all the time. I didn't know how crazy this thing bloomed once you finally got it established. Oh my goodness. You see the peanut butter tree? It's just totally coming over the fence. And Buddy's dug a hole over there, or whatever the critter is dug a hole. Now this is my winter squash in here. And the white flies have taken a big toll on it. But I had the same thing happen like 2 years ago with, I had Zucchini rapicante take over this whole area. Oh, that might have even been 3 years ago. But anyhow, it was in here, and the same thing happened with the white flies. And it's skeletonized. That's what I call this. That's how I learned that word. All the leaves. But then I couldn't believe my eyes, because the whole thing came back in September and put on a lot of fruit. So that's why I haven't pulled this. I'm not fast to pull this vine right now, because I know it's really going to produce for me. You see these ends? These ends are still very healthy, and they are also putting roots down at each node, which is great. My canna looks like it's about to bloom. This is Wyoming Canna, and it's sort of orangey and yellow. And it's taken its sweet time this year to put a bloom on. Actually, both my cannas. My red one down there just bloomed. I don't know what's going on with cannas. Oh, look. I could have swore I just checked this yesterday. This thing grows like several feet at a time. Oh my goodness. So, Buddy, are you showing off the zinnias that were in a recent video? Look at them. They have really doubled, and some have tripled their size. Butternut Squash is also doing well in the south garden, putting on boy blooms like crazy. But no girls. This place is still a hot mess. I haven't gotten to it, and it's been on my brain. I would have actually liked to do it this week, but I'm also not in a hurry, because this is going to all be lettuces, kales, cabbages, whatever you could think. It's going to be cold weather stuff, so there's no rush in this garden. And right now, some of these are serving as cover crops or permaculture in here. The peppers are still going over there in the corner. I can knock this out in a day, you know, once it cools down. But I am going to probably pull this front just for the sake of, you know, I hate neighbors seeing a mess. Here's my beautiful Gomphrena, which I was wise to put these in pots, because Buddy has trampled the snot out of these. You see how he comes in, he barks at everything on this corner. This is where the mailboxes are, and neighbors, and the garbage man just came by. And so I put these in pots to protect them, and it has worked. They look gorgeous. They're actually going to go up front and into the butterfly garden. And if I can, I may separate some and put them into the pots in the backyard too. This is where the mango vine, or mango peach vine, ended up. I was going to spread it out here, but as you can see, this is Buddy's kind of like standing place when he gets excited at whoever visits or whatever. So this is a spot he doesn't trample as much, so that's where they went. And they have plenty of room to go up and get out of the way of each other. These are white sweet potatoes down this lane. And I didn't actually plant any this year. This is just what was there from 2 years ago that I didn't get pulled. So they have volunteered to come back on their own. I'm really excited about that. This thing's cool. I got to get it in the ground. It has like tripled in size since my friend Amy gave it to me, and I can never remember the name. It's like King of the Sea or King of something or other, and it's like a tropical spinach, but it's beautiful. Here, let's give it a second go. Look at this. Look at the red on it. It's really pretty. It's turned sideways because I just picked it up off the ground. Yeah, and what is this vine? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's probably sweet potato too. Oh, where are you coming from? Goodness. This is Ciso spinach, sorry. Another one of those perennial tropical spinaches that you can eat year round. And I have not been eating this. I have tried it, but I have been picking it regular for my bunny. She sure likes this and longevity spinach. And my oregano's down there. It looks a little rough right now because of the rain. And this is Mexican shrimp plant. I love how it has these little things. This thing's been triple transplanted, and it thrives no matter where I put it. It's funny because I had someone tell me they just thought this whole area was green. And then when they walked up to the fence, they were like, we realize how much color there is over here. There's blooms, little blooms, you know, the butterfly pea. You've got the 4 o'clocks coming out at night. You've got the all the different variety of squash and so forth blooms in the first of the morning, which she might not see. And then, you know, I have now other things with color in here too. So anyhow, there's stuff. You just got to slow down and look at it really good. I have some toothache plant right here. I had a whole bunch, and I think a lot of it died with this extreme heat. And so I had bought a celosia in a pot. Look at that. This is a baby. So I bought celosia in a pot on clearance, and it proceeded to die before I could even get it in the ground. And I thought, well, it was $2. I mean, $2 is a lot to some, but you know, in general, we spend that on a drink at a fast food, right? So I try not to freak out about $2. So what happened, let me find it. So what happened is it just stayed in there and dried, but it dropped all of its seed. And this is my result from my $2 investment. I have babies galore. Hold on, let me see if I can move the Ciso. Look at all the babies it produced. So I took the top 4 that were most developed. Oops, that's, I think, no, that is one of those. Oh well, it's dead, whatever it is. It's dead now. So yeah, look at it. I ended up with a massive amount of plants for $2. So anyhow, 4 went there. I think I'll put those up front. That's why I want to clean that one strip up in the south garden. I want to clean that strip up for the neighbors to see, but I'm going to put a little color out there too. It's a hot pink. It'll be really nice for fall and then carry over into winter flowers. Let me also show you while I'm right here, Katuk. So this is baby Katuk. My dear friends, they gave me 6 seeds, I think it was, or so, and all of them took. So, but look, they were struggling, and so I went, and they're turning light. They were running out of nutrition, so we up-potted yesterday, and right before that big storm got me. And let's hope they make a big turnaround. They like shade, so I put them out here to get the rain. But what I really do need to do is take them right back to where they were. They were try to get it without dropping it. They were over here kind of near the food forest shade, and that way they don't get sunburnt too much. And eventually I think they're gonna go somewhere in here. I still have the beautyberry stalks and they're trying to make a comeback. So what I need to do is dig that completely out and put the katuk in here. That would be really good. Oh look, my grapevine actually reached over to the other cattle panel. Look at the sun trying to be so pretty. I still got more of these vines to clear out. Look at them, they're just like everywhere with this daily rain. It's ridiculous. Oh, and this is where I put zinnias. I put 2 colors here, put 2 colors here. So I am doing things, but they don't look really cool enough to probably put in a video. But they're in the video now. But I didn't make it. Holy crap, I heard that. Thank goodness. I knew this spot was a little bit clear. I was running for that spot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That hit my chicken roof. Where is the top? Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That might have been hard enough to kill me. Oh my gosh. Half of it went here, hit the roof, and I saw a piece go flying and into here. Where? Right here. Not you, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that would have really hurt me. It's not even windy out here. It just dropped out of the blue. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a reality check. That's why they call these things widowmakers. They're just dangerous. It hit the chicken run roof, chicken coop run. That's not finished. And split, and one piece went flying. And thank you, Lord, for protecting me, that it didn't come my way. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. So over here, I need to clean up this table and tray too. And I have a baby miracle fruit. I have baby alamanda. I am waiting for Barbados cherry and not Love Life's Bleeding. What's in this one? Miracle fruit. I'm waiting for miracle fruit to come up. And cherries. I need to put these, not this one. These are ground cherries right here. It was purple. So, no, it was. I saw it bloom. What was it? It was purple. This is Maypop. And then all my pineapple babies. Yeah, so anyhow, that killed the fun, didn't it? Almost dying on video. So yeah, I'm gonna probably fix that up too. I don't know, today, tomorrow, the next day. I got lots of little chores, but I'm sure I've talked your ears off long enough. So I'm gonna probably end the video right here. Go inside, me and Buddy will have some breakfast. And take care of a couple inside chores, but then I'll get my shorts and stuff on and come out here and work bits here and there. So you guys have a great weekend. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, be safe, watch out for falling limbs. Bye.